Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So a few days ago, one of my subscribers offered me to do a dyno run to this bike. I didn't want to miss the opportunity, so we're going to check the stock horsepower to it. I'm not sure if we will be able to check the torque because, as I know, we need to take off the fuel tank to be able to connect RPM cable. And I don't want to take this bike apart, so I think we will only see the horsepower. But yeah, so let's go and see the results.
So we are already here for dyno test. I will try to add audio on top of this video because we were not speaking English, so I think most of you would not understand anything. But yeah, so I didn't want to risk driving on this ramp because my next video would probably be from the hospital. So I asked my friend to do it for me to avoid any unexpected surprises before test. So first things first, the most important thing is to secure the bike with straps. So as you can see, that's what Richard was doing in here. This bike doesn't have rear foot pegs, so it's only solution to use front ones instead. And how without me being super funny, if YouTube doesn't work out for me, I will definitely be a comedian for sure. The owner of this garage is actually a track rider. You can see his bike here, it's Yamaha R1. After this video we had quite a nice ride with him and with my friends, and I can definitely confirm that Richard is a very good rider. We were struggling to keep up with him, but it was a very nice ride, so I'm glad he joined us. Before you run dyno test, make sure you disable traction control and engine set to full power on racing mode on dash. Ducati recommends performing the test at the reference temperature of coolant, so between the second and third reference bar indicated on instrument panel, and the air temperature below 30 degrees Celsius to avoid having mark corrections of the ignition advance. As you see, the guy puts two powerful fans to cool the bike down because it generates a lot of heat during the run. At the beginning we tried to run without connecting RPM cable, but then we realized that that's just impossible to take any readings at all, so we had no other choice but to remove the fuel tank. So now I will try to explain how to reach ignition coils for connection. So first you have to remove 4 bolts to take off battery cover to be able to get access to the side panels. You have to remove 1 bolt each side from side panels to be able to access fuel tank bolts on each side. Then carefully slide side panels from rubber mounts to get room to fuel tank bolts. And of course, most important part and rule number 1, try not to lose anything.
Edit that out.
Next step would be removing the seat with 2 bolts hidden on the back. Then you will get access to remove fuel tank bracket, which is fixed with 4 bolts, so you will have to remove those. And after removing last 2 bolts on each side, the tank is free. So it's holding only fuel lines and few connectors. We left them connected because it gives us enough space to lift the tank and to connect RPM inductive clamp to acquire engine speed. The inductive clamp must be connected to the circuit of the primary coil to measure the engine speed during the test. In the specific case, you will need to apply an extension to one of the coil cables, but we managed to connect the clamp without the extension. So we have the results. As you see in here, it reached a little bit over 180 horsepower and almost 105 Newton meter of torque. This Panigale is completely stock and nothing tuned power wise, so I just wanted to know the stock power because you never know, maybe one day I want to change the air filter, exhaust, engine tuning to make more power. So it's finally my time to shine. I had no idea what I was doing, but I didn't want to waste the opportunity, and of course I'm filming a video, so I have to be in here for at least a few minutes. So Richard just gave me some instructions, and as always I pretended to understand everything, so I was just shaking my head and smiled. So enjoy my show. The bike was actually very hot. I couldn't even keep my legs close to the frame. So if you want to have a quick leg hair removal, that's the perfect way of doing it. So I would definitely recommend it.
So we reached 180 horsepower. We were expecting a little bit more, but it is what it is. So thank you, Richardas, for offering us to film this video. If you want to contact this guy, he's the best in Kaunas, so I will leave all the links down below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to see our future videos. And as always, kisses, bye.